So I'm here in Faircraft Loynes boatyard. Just stopped in Wroxham to get some bacon and stuff. I'm just going to do a quick walk round of the boat. It is a bit messy, and there's 2 dogs, so expect that. But yeah, the first thing you see when you come in this door is all your switches and stuff, how much amps you're using, shows you how much volts you've got left in your battery. You've got your master switches for everything. Down here in this nice little cupboard you've got your rond anchors, your anchor, and I'm filling up your mallet, and I'm filling up with water at the moment, so usually your water key's in there as well. Curtains on this boat, they're made out of sort of silky material, which is amazing, and it blocks out the light 100%. There is no light that comes through these curtains, so that is good. So, into the first cabin, which is my room. There you can see we're filling up with water there. This is the sound you get when the engine's running. Which, to be fair, if the engine's just there, which it is, there is a lot of insulation on that. You can barely hear it when you're going along. So you may notice we've got these swans. They were laid on the unmade bed. Well, no, I've unmade it. They made it for me. Horizon Craft are brilliant at this. They make your beds for you, and then obviously they put stuff like that on it, which is a really nice touch. So you've got these nice flicky down towel holders and stuff. There's warm air heating in every room, and you've got this light switch which turns on some of the best lights I have ever seen on a boat. The windows on this boat are a very weird type. So you've got this, instead of you've usually got a thing up here that you swipe across and stuff, but here you've got this. Just push it down and the window opens. Push it up and the window closes. Pretty good seal on the windows. They're a bit drafty, but it's a boat at the end of the day. You've got a half height wardrobe with a light built in, which is automatic, comes on and off when you open and close the wardrobe. 240 volts and your hot air heating outlet. Bed is very comfy. I had a really good night's sleep last night on that. Into the first head, so you can see me. We've got a push button toilet, which is super powerful. Nice sink with a mixer tap. The water gets hot very quickly on this boat. No power drain button because the shower just drains itself. The shower, which is here, is one that you set and then you just leave it and it does its own thing whenever you do it. You've got a nice shower head on there. Single light in here, which is up there. The windows are frosted, and they are frosted very nicely as well. It's not just frosted effect glass, it's actually frosted glass. You've got a nice cupboards here to put stuff in. There's quite a lot of storage space in there, so you can put your toilet roll or something in there whilst you're having a shower. You've got a hot air heating outlet in this room, which is, I've never seen one in a heads before, so that's new. That's quite nice. All the doors are very nice, closed very easily on this boat, so no problems there. Oh, it's now raining loads. Swan outside. You've got storage upon storage upon storage in this boat. There is absolutely loads of it. You've got all your crockery in there, microwave there. I've bought a power lead because it didn't come with one, which is in there. More storage there. Nice kitchen sides, they're all nice and thick, and they have this ridge on them which makes them things don't fall off so easily when you hit waves and stuff. It's all teak and holly flooring. And into the second heads, which is dark. So this is one light. It's the same sort of thing as the other one, but you've got an extractor fan in this one, which is turned on by a switch there. Hot air heating outlet in this one as well. All the hot air heating on this boat is seriously powerful, and it's just faultless. It never stops working. You've got a mirror again there. You've got a door to the outside there. Door locks just work by pushing them in and that's it, it's locked. So, into this room, which is just our storage room for the week, so it's got loads of stuff in it all over the place. This is the second cabin, which can be made into 2 singles or a double, and that can be done just by moving the bed across like that. Quite easy, the bed's nice and light. And then you've got storage up there. You've got storage under this bed, which is quite a nice sized drawer. Again, you've got some storage down there, and your wardrobe with your light, which I can't open. Half height again. 240 volt socket in there. No hot air heating in this room, I've found. Which is a bit of a disappointment, but they've got over that by putting this little vent under the door. So yeah, you've got 3 lights in this room and all of them work amazingly well. Again, the same window. All the windows in this boat let in a lot of light, even though they are tinted. You've got a generously sized fridge, which works extremely well, as it should. And we've got some horrible weather outside. So yeah, you've got this, you get this, which rattles, so we've put a tablecloth under it. Amazing hob and stuff. It could be a bit more powerful, but I guess that's what you get on a boat. It's a small 4-burner hob. You've got a grill and quite a big oven. You've got a wine rack, which we've just used to put bags on and stuff. Nice sink with a draining board that's effective and works well. You get lots of bins on this boat, and there's fire extinguishers everywhere. I mean, you've got this switch here, which is a double switch, turns all of these on, and then this turns the kitchen lights on, and then when they're on you can turn this LED strip on, which I think is quite a nice feature. So we've got the sofa with a dog on it, 2 dogs on it, which works. It is the comfiest sofa I've ever been on. That's to do with the curtains on the back on this window, and there's some hooks up there, and you basically just hook your them poles to it, and then it pops on with these curtains that are in here. Obviously that's storage space as well. You've got masses of just like space to put your stuff on, and you've got space here to put your stuff on and everything. This is Moon Enterprise, I forgot to say that. It's Moon Enterprise, but it isn't Moon Enterprise because it's Moon Raker. This driving seat's very comfy, apart from the bottom is a bit low for me, so I've just put a cushion there. And what you've got down here, you've got this little black lever, which you push in, and then you can spin the seat round, which I shall attempt to do now. There you go, look. So the seat spins, it spins all the way round. The black lever doesn't move. The seat also goes forward and backwards, which you use this lever for, and your armrests go up as well and down. So onto the driving position, you've got mud weight, which is electric, just goes up and down. You've got a nice steering control, you've got some secondary switches there. You've got your log, which works well. I mean, you've got your speed, you've got your miles, and you've got your total miles, which is 481. Also got your illumination and everything like that. Excuse the sound, it's just the hail. You've also got a reversing camera, which shows you the hail. This boat doesn't have a stop button because you just turn the key off like you would in a car. Some very effective windscreen wiper. I think Horizon Craft put a brand new windscreen wiper on there for us, which is kind of them. It is hailing. We've got lots of gauges. This water gauge doesn't work. This water gauge even doesn't work. The fuel gauge, I don't know if it works, and apparently this tank gauge doesn't work very well. This shows you how much power you've got. in your batteries, and this shows you obviously your engine temperature and your oil pressure. You've got a nice horn, you've got your bow thrusters, and you just push this button and hold it to turn it on. It beeps, and then you just do that. You can do that. Push and hold it to turn it off again. You can do that, 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 and you can do that and that. You've got another light switch for these lights here, which turns them off and on again. The canopy goes down very easily. It's a winch, electric winch, and you just come over here, you flick this up, and then it just goes back on its own, but you do have to put the curtains forward. One thing I'm not too happy about on this boat is the lack of windows. There's so little opening windows on this boat. This is all you've got in the whole of the saloon, is that tiny little window, which is about 1.5 foot long by about 1/2 foot high. Your view from the driving point isn't great. I mean, if you sit up, you can see sort of what's going on, but not massive amounts. Over there, you can't see anything. As you can see, that's me holding my phone at head height. You can't see anything. So you do struggle to moor. You may notice these hooks on the boat, which you can see if I move the camera around. There's a little black clip on the rail out there. That's for hooking your ropes on. Very useful little feature that, you know, makes all the difference. Good speakers on this boat, 2 very good speakers. In here we've got a full height wardrobe with your cleaning stuff and a brush. You get a domestic mop and a mop bucket and dustpan and brush and a bucket and a brush and loads of hangers and just loads of space really. Into the front cabin you get the nice light switch which turns everything on. 2 very nice windows, one of which opens. Again, just up here, easily opens. That's behind your TV, which we found out last night. Your TV is connected to the box that's out there for the satellite TV. So you have to choose what you're going to use, what channel you're going to watch before you go to bed. You've got a drawer for putting your shoes and stuff in down here. You've got a nicely sized wardrobe on this side. This one doesn't have a light, or doesn't have a working light, should I say. But I would guess it was supposed to have a light. Is there a light in there? There isn't a light in there. But yeah, it's a generously sized wardrobe. You've got 2 40-volt socket. Got a nice drawer for putting your hairdryer and stuff in. I think that's one they gave us. So you get a hairdryer on this boat as well. You've got this little mirror here, and that just turns the mirror light on, which you can move about and angle and stuff. So you can have it there or pointing at the mirror and stuff. As we go up here, you've got loads and loads of room to put your stuff and sit down and stuff. This bed is extremely comfy and extremely large for a boat double. You've got a secondary light switch here, which turns all of these on. And if you look up here, you've got those which turn on, and they turn on from that light switch there. You've got this blind here, which you can open up and it reveals the skylight, or you can have a fly screen on there if you've got it open, or you can have it completely closed. On the other side of the room, we've got the second of the wardrobes, which hasn't got a light in it, which turns off on that little switch there. Again, very nice curtains. This is how the swans came, but they came on the bed. It was quite a cold one last night, so we destroyed the beds and got all the blankets out and everything. In here we've got our ensuite, which is the biggest of the boat. And it's quite a step down because it's full height shower in here. I mean, I'm 5'8" and I can stand in here comfy, have loads of room. Again, you've got your flushing toilet with the electric flush. Loads of space to put your stuff on. Nice sink. You get a little soap holder and stuff. Again, you've got your frosted glass windows. Your storage space. Hot air heating outlet. Shower, which is the same shower featured on all these boats. Your little towel hook. And it's just generally a nice place to be. So that's what the inside of the boat looks like. Now, after I've put the water away, I'm going to show you what the outside looks like. So we go into the outside of the boat and see what's going on. Just here before the door you've got your light switch which turns your kitchen lights on and your walkway lights on, and then you've got these LEDs out here which turn on blue. They don't look very bright in the day, but trust me, they're very bright at night and they really help you out finding your boat. So immediately as we go outside, we've got your electric hookup, that's your ropes on the hooks, your life ring which is quite easy to put in and out. You've got your nice bench here which is got your engine under it, and then you've got your gas bottles there and your rear view cameras there. Big strong cleats on this boat so they ain't coming off. You've got your water pump, your water and your pump out, and your pump out rinse here. As you walk up the boat you've got 2 solar panels which provide quite a lot of power on the back. And yeah, it's quite a nice boat. Nice boat to have, it's definitely worth the money. You've got your satellite TV down there, and we're just on someone else's boat. Your mud weight winch there. Obviously all the windows are tinted from the outside so you can't see in very well, which is a good thing. One thing I'm not happy about with this boat is at night you get a massive draft from this, and it does that and makes an incredible noise. An absolutely incredible noise. As you can tell, the engine's quiet though, so you're alright going along. On the other side we've got diesel, and just got the rope down the side because there's only one of us to moor it up. Moor the boat up today. So yeah. Main good sides is it's a new boat, it's very quiet. I mean, you shouldn't be able to hear the engine up here on idle at all. So that's idle. So it's very quiet. Obviously we've got the TV on. The TV's very good. We haven't had many problems with it not picking up signal, so that should be good. In here is your TV box which needs to stay on all the time according to Richardson's. You've got a nice remote that comes with that too. You've got your inverter here, your CD radio with your aux in there, 2 hot air heating systems which you just push the button and then they come on and they show you what's going on. Although that just shows you what the fan is, and then you've got your heat in there which it will then light and start heating up your boat to whatever temperature you specify. I'm just going to turn it off there. You have to have this cupboard open to use your TV, which is a bit annoying, but it's not anything special. Nicely sized table, hot air heating outlet in here, quite a big step, but it really brings you up and into the boat, and you can see what's going on. We've got steps here which we're currently using for a shelf because there's no shelf, there's nowhere to put your stuff if you're driving, so I'm just putting it behind me for now. Steps, which is basically when you've got the canopy down you can step out of the boat and use what you want. The boat drives very, very well. There isn't a single hiccup with it. The barrel thrusters are powerful, and yeah, as you can see you've got an awesome huge window along the side of the boat which you can see all out of. It's not cut up like in there. So yeah, good sides, the heads are nice, the lights are powerful, and we use a whole grand total of 30p electricity last night, which was having the TV all on, most of the lights on for the whole night, and obviously the fridge was on and stuff. So that was shocking. These lights don't use any electricity at all, I don't think. I think the solar panel does more than enough work to power all of these lights. So that's good. I mean, it doesn't use much water. When you do run the water, you've got your... I'll show you in heads. You've got... What happens is your pump doesn't pulse at all. So you turn your water on and it's just a steady flow of water. And then you turn it on full, the pump comes on to full, and turn it off, and it goes off, which I think is nice. And all round it's a good boat. The only problems are those with the you know, they've not very good view, not having a power lead given to you with the boat, so you've got to buy your own, which annoyed me a little bit, but it was only £35 and we can use it whenever we want on future holidays. And obviously the wind noise that comes through there and the other side is quite annoying at night when you're trying to get to sleep.
Mine is motivated by laziness. I think Paul is actually
The speedometer is deadly accurate to a point of speed, and it really is hard to keep your speed up on this boat because you just want to chill and watch the river. Your reversing camera is really useful for stern-on mooring because you can see just about here is when you want to start slowing down on your reversing. So yeah, you've got a defogger for the windscreen here, which works extremely well and is very effective. Obviously your windscreen wiper's good, and it's automatically stopping, so you can just switch it on and off and it'll do one swipe. But yeah, all the doors are good. Hot air heating up is brilliant, and there's absolutely tons of storage. So all in all, it's a good boat. I think it cost us £1,200 for this week, which is in April, out of season in April, which is pretty good considered what you get. It's a 45-foot long boat. There's only 2 of us on it. There was supposed to be 4, but 2 of the people had to drop out last minute, so we came on our own, which is good because we've got the bow thrusters, which are very good for just getting you in that little bit and holding you into the bank so that your friend can tie you up and stuff. So that's it. Right, bye for now, guys.